Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we finally continue with encountering Sid and seeing where we go next. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we're ready to depart. Great, let's go. That is as soon as a certain... Pray forgive my lateness. Sataru and I had much to discuss. Okay. What about? We still have no news of a missing science, but she assured me that Uyanje and Ryola are pursuing promising leads. Come. We can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. Yeah, let's go. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Serenia. Shall we get going? Let's board the Enterprise.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Oblivious. That doesn't sound too well. From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guts, Serenia. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. We'll keep the Enterprise here for now, but if you need to head back to Ishgard, you can use the standard signal for an Ironworks airship. Don't worry, we charted the route safe enough for others to fly, unless the primer shows up. But what are the odds of that, huh? Where are we charter safe route enough for others to fly, unless the primer shows up. But what are the odds of that, huh? Jinxed it, Sid. Jinxed it. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. So this will be the escape, the way out later, hmm? Yeah, I see it. Gods, look at them. So many isles, so many places to hide. No, we must not lose hope. He's out there, Serenia, and we will find him. Didn't count, yeah? Yeah, I suppose there would be a lot of hiding places, huh? Okay. Mayhap Heavensward was doomed to failure. Beck's mercy of Neverlings. Does not fight, does not wish to die. Was it the Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Not by us. Over there. Imperial troops? Guardians seize them, they know where the archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy, with no choice. With me, protect the Vanu. Remember, Lord Van Hydrus wants them alive. That's an order. Lord Van Hydrus? Regular Van Hydrus?
Taliag, protect me!
You're fine. What are you doing? You're a disgrace to the Seventh. Subdue these savages. Ah, there's no end to them. It's a gunship. No weapon to fight Neverlings. No desire to die. Ah. Stop interrupting me, gunship. Vanu Vanu? Neverlink saves the Vanu Vanu from certain death. Showers Neverlinks with fangs like summer squall. Vanu Vanu knows not what wind bears Neverlinks to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Maybe you can help us. Vanu Vanu owes much and more to Neverlinks as saviors, as heroes. Zundu welcomes you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. Alpha, what would we do? So, the Garleans were searching for the archbishop and believed that the Vanu Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, we may have the right of it. I conclude we should accept Vanu Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit the village. Right. Cool, I got myself killed. Not this time. I want to believe Vanu Vanu is sincere in his intentions, nevertheless keep your eyes open. Like breeze guides leaves to rest. Come and lay down your burdens, Neverlings. Vanu Vanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, Orc Zundu. The Etherite looks cool. A far warmer welcome than the one we received from the Zundu, I think. Zundu bluster and blow hither and yon. Sound and fury with aimless gale. What unseen lightning gets such thunderous report? Where? Did you see it? It's a damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The white? He's wounded. Did he just eat an eye? Yeah, that's what I asked. It just... Oh, insatiate white, oh devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Vanu Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Neverlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Guys? It'll take a lot more than Imperial cannons to bring that beast down. When you described it as a flying feathered whale, I naturally assumed you had taken some liberties. No. Oh, summoning stone. Chocobo. With a straw hat. Fix it. Please repair my quad stuff. With wisdom deep as Nevers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Vanu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Neverlings deliver Vanu Vanu from claws of steel-shot fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and bring before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Zonu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Zundu. I'm Alphino Levieur, and these are my companions, Serenia Shadowstar and Sid Garland. We have come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nevers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like a to black steel shot contraption from which you save Vanu Vanu? Alas, no, that ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Vanu Vanu hear tell of these Neverlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Vanu Vanu. Aye, wind carry purpose of Neverlings to our ears as well. Neverlings seek key to Aziz's lair. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Zonu, what exactly is this Aziz's lair? Beware, Neverlings, for blackest clouds portend great danger. Look not into heart of tempest, where lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But with the white devours isle where key is kept, deep within bowl of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of a foolhardy. And beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Vanu Vanu, for a stone gives way to water and wind. All yields to the white. I guess this comes down to another primal hunt. This he knows, Chief Zonu. Madness of Zundu bodes ill for all, Vanu. Huh. So, what next? First, get rid of a minion. So, what next? Alphino, you have a plan? Alphino has that familiar look in his eye, which can only mean one thing. So, as its last home to forbidden secret, accessible only to a bearer of a key which the archbishop covers. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the knights of the Heavensward with primal powers. If we do not slave away and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about this is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. Let's start right here with Vanu Vanu. If Neverlings seek knowledge of a white, then speak with Vali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Neverlings must greet Vali with a bow. You're not her, but... or him? Then the quantity of crystals needed to sustain Bismarck would exceed that consumed by Leviathan. Which is probably why he eats the islands, because there are crystal shards in them. Down here? The cave? No, this is a pit. Endless pit of doom. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Vali, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the white is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again. For merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and where he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return. But in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content he gazes below and sees others who are a sea. hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up the isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud, his rage is that of a Zundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now we must consume them? Kuno Valley knows no tales like this. So, according to the Vanu Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts that he has taken to eating. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, huh? But what of you, Aveno? Did you learn auto value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it. Alphino, my boy, I could kiss you. Yeah? Do you intend to fish a whale? From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another isle to restore its strength. What I propose is this: we tow a suitable appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds. In essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide and then wheel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garlean, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Serenia fail to subdue the creature, we should almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. I'm in, as usual. Oh, she won't fail, and if anything goes wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to throw her out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. No, I trust you have no objection to my joining as well? Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do with the Enterprises to be ready for our fishing trip, while you two need to find me some bait. Not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. Okay, but we continue here next time, and probably look for our bait. I suspect these quests are for ether currents. I'm still missing a few, so yeah, we continue next time. Until then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.